Hi, hello, and howdy. Back at it once again with Mars First Logistics, as is tradition for Monday. I personally am feeling quite energized, which I'm quite surprised by, because only an hour ago I was feeling. Turn it up a bit. Let's see. That might help there. I was feeling a bit energized. I'm feeling energized today, which is a surprise because I was feeling rather drained only an hour ago. And yesterday I participated in a Guilty Gear Strive charity tournament. I'm really happy with my performance. You can view the stream yourself or you can view the VOD eventually on T Jabs' channel. I'll put this in the chat here. There's the channel on which the tournament was hosted. And yeah, it was a great amount of fun. I'm really, really happy with my performance. But that was then, and this is now. Let's get to some playing some Mars First Logistics. All right, screen resolution looks right. Thank goodness. Ah, that's right. We left off doing a extremely quick round of what did they call it? I think it was Rover League. But we've got quite a few different objectives that we go after, and some of the side jobs caught my attention. And they seem to have changed in the 5 minutes that I was setting up here and last checked. Alright, well, main contract to build a monorail. That seems nice and easy, and is a new ability that we hadn't used yet, so... Really tripping over my words this morning. Even... You see? Deep game. Maybe I'm more frazzled than I thought. It's unvisited location. Here's the closest fast travel point. There it is. Proud banner flying across the land. Cool, I do have the ability to make monorails, so I must have unlocked that when I got the Rover League arena. The inclusion of suspension on this car is doing a lot to help with controlling. It's a minor thing, but it does make quite the difference. It appears I found someone doing a few reps. Hold that position. Oh no! There you go, buddy. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Good stuff. Okay, let's take a look at what up here looks like. Let's see, we've got a 2,000 meter distance, which is pretty good. How's the turn radius on it? Kinda low. That's the trick. I figured there had to be some sort of catch with it. Oh. We are far away from our nearest... pardon me. We are far away from our nearest, transmitter tower, so we're going to have to make a new connection. Which might be a problem, because I'm not sure I actually have any... There's one over there. Can I get an angle on it? I can. Alright, problem solved. Also, I might increase the suspension on this thing further. That works shockingly well as a climbing technique. Whee! But, yeah, the... Conley Basher, hello. The, Guilty Gear Strive tournament that I partook in yesterday was a charity tournament set up with a broad range of skill levels and was to benefit Doctors Without Borders, and ultimately we ended up the stream. Ultimately, the stream ended up raising about $560, I believe. That's the final total over the span of 6 hours, which was quite a bit longer than I think any of us expected the stream to go. But it was the first stream that they had hosted, and do I remove the structure? Can I not? Huh. Whatever. Oh, I was just having trouble dismantling that one for whatever reason. There. Monorail established. Let's go back to that monorail hub and see what's changed. After I get up here, I'll respond to comments. And yeah, I was close to that particular segment of the monorail, and it just wasn't letting me. I don't know, I guess I was aiming at it in a weird angle. Or it was a bug, I don't know. Only Basher says, I was surprised to see you competing and never took you for a fighter. Yeah, I've actually been playing fighting games as a button-mashing doofus ever since I was a kid. But I always liked them on a very casual sort of basis. And I never really had a consistent community to play online matches with. So I grew up playing Dead or Alive 2 hardcore, and just basically every entry in the Dead or Alive series. Until, like, 4, maybe? And then moved on to Skullgirls, which I then played entirely non-competitively, just story mode and all that. And then I picked up Guilty Gear Strive, didn't end up playing it much, but then discovered that crew that I'm with of Sunday Night Strive. And ever since, I've been playing just about every Sunday. And I have improved very rapidly. Oh, I love the little pusher bot. It just shoves you off the platform. Oh, interesting. You're allowed to grapple this thing. Not allowed to grapple friendly vehicles, but you can grapple the... I think it's very cute that you can use this thing. Oh, he's got a little conductor hat. But yeah, despite being kind of new to fighting games, just in terms of how many I've actually played on an online or vaguely competitive level, I have a preference for characters that are stupidly complicated. For anyone who happens to know about Guilty Gear Strive's like character balance and stuff, you might be horrified / amused to learn that my first pick was Zato 1, and then I started switching over to Atla, and then after that, I started to pick up Happy Chaos, which is, if you wanted to make a top 3 list of the most complicated characters and then ask 20 people, I'm sure that you would at least find a couple that would list those as the top 3 most complicated. I didn't know what a negative edge input meant. But since I started playing Zato, I certainly had to learn. Everywhere I go, I find you, Mr. Workout. I'm late. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Oh my goodness, can you Spider-Man in this game? Kind of, almost. You totally can. That is amazing. Alright, that's enough goofing around. Let's see here. Deliver robot repair kit. Main contract. I remember this mission. Spider-Bot, Spider-Bot. So true. So this mission's interesting. Because, it's a pretty simple device, or like object to pick up, generally speaking. But you might notice there that it does kinda open and close a bit. To which I say, that's a problem. Because within it is a wrench that can fall out. And so, as with all logistics challenges that involve multiple objects, you must bring all pieces to the final destination. I think I can improve the spot a little bit with an idea I just had this very second. No, that won't work, actually. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to do that. And then with this anchor point, I'm going to put a twister. And then on that twister, I'm going to put a T-bar and a pair of elbow bends, and put the claws on that thing instead. Let's check the channels on this. Yeah, that's definitely not right. That ain't right either. Okay, let's reset this contract. That's quite a bit of new articulation I'm capable of. That's very handy. With very little added complexity. Hmm. Can't quite reach the ground. But I think that is also very easily fixable. Make the default angle a bit more forward pointed. I see our BurgerBot friend has improved a bit. Wow. I can't believe you invented a portable radio tower. This game's dumb. I love it. It is very whimsical. Okay, I gotta change something about this design. I do have the budget to get more of those articulatable elbow bends. Oh, I already have 2 more. That removes the need for me to do that. Once again. Okay. This should work. So I can now adjust the width of those 2 forward joints there, which determines the overall width of the grabbies. Ah, great, that also makes it twist. I really thought I had it. You know what? That might actually work. We got there. Kind of mesmerizing to watch the wheels while I go over terrain like this. Yeah, expensive my driving. We're good. That grappling hook is really saving my butt. Over and over. Nose manual. I'm rather shocked at how this thing continues to actually hold my delivery package. My hubris. Oh yeah, a bit of a stream schedule notice for y'all. Wednesday, I am going to be pumpkin carving with my family in the evening for Halloween, so I will not be hosting a stream that day. However, Unicids, aka Neve, my dear friend and fellow VTuber, is trying to make their rush for also reaching affiliate before Halloween starts. So, just want to give a quick shout out to Unicids. And I've definitely said this numerous times, but hey, if you like my stuff, you're really probably gonna like hers as well. Family pumpkin carving sounds like a delight. Okay. Secret slime fact for y'all. I am an excellent pumpkin carver, and I take it very seriously. I do depth carving. I take advantage of the actual thickness of the pumpkin flesh after I do the depth carving in order to control the amount of light. I use a flashlight instead of a candle in order to better control the flow of light through the pumpkin surface. And I use dark markers for black highlights on uncut pumpkin skin to give myself access to what is functionally 4 colors: untouched, untouched and painted, skin off, shallow cut, deep cut, all the way, and then or shallow cut and all the way through cut, full. So you can kind of get 4 colors out of a pumpkin if you do it right. And I love to experiment with that stuff, and I do so every year. Combat arena completed. And we got some very, very cool new parts. Let's see. I don't actually like how some aspects of this vehicle turned out, so I am going to switch it back down to this type. Hopefully didn't mess with it. Yep, of course it did. In one moment. The one time it doesn't need to change. Okay, I'm gonna save this as my new Beeline buggy. And I'm going to go and get our new spinner vehicle. And as per usual, let's give this thing a nice, beautiful bee livery. So that very handy piece I mentioned, it is a rapid spinning just a rapid spinner, as you can tell. And we also got access to weights, which are very handy for giving yourself counterbalances and stuff like that. Bring it. Aha, what do you think of this? No! Gonna be real, this thing isn't very effective at what it does. It just doesn't have the grip for it. So it just counter spins on the ground perpetually. So it can't ever land any good hits, and it's impossible to move while in hammerer mode. Speaking of ham, there's the hamburger. Whack. But yes, the star of the show is that piece in the center right there. Very quick spinner. And a hinge that's just free floating. Hinges, if used in mass, can be useful for creating things that are pretty close to a tread. Like, if you really want to just spend a whole bunch of pieces, you can actually make functional treads a tread drive. And hinges are one of the cornerstones for making something like that work. Right then. Ice Cube is our next delivery. I have a feeling I know where that's going. What the gimmick of this one's gonna be. Head over to the monorail station as my first point. Get out the beeline buggy. And make our way over. Still adore the art style of this game. Looking close at a vehicle really makes you appreciate it. a great job with the shader work. Cool. That was far enough for it to respawn me past that spot. An ice cube in the ice rink. Yep, that sure is ice physics. Oh, that's what's happening. It's touching the floor. Oh, look at all those droplets of water that are coming off it. Yeah, okay. This design kinda garbo. Base reality, Moo. You cannot turn the beeline buggy into every other vehicle at once. Let's try an old one. Oh right, this one has that issue. Okay. Okay. Look at how much better that is. Sometimes old designs stand the test of time. There. Worst of the terrain dealt with. Now it's just a matter of speed. Because, as you might have guessed, this ice cube is melting. It's gradually getting smaller. And if I don't deliver it by the time it's disappears entirely, then it's not a mission complete. Dig this music? Yeah, same. Oh no. Oh no, no. No! I almost saved it so quickly. I need backup. Maybe. Yes. Alright. Keep tension on it. Never let go of tension because it's shrinking. Up this ramp. And into the pit. Perfect! My hero. Diving pool completed. And I unlock the tour guide. I have a favorite type of bug. Can you guess what it is? Here's your hint. It starts with the letter B. That's quite the high dive. Here we go. Front flip. Beautiful dive. Banana slugs are not a type of bug. Although banana slugs are pretty cool. Trying to reinvent the concept of the wheel, I see. It's like one of those, what was it? Company of Heroes, I think was the name of the RTS game that had a tank that had a chain attachment on the front that would destroy mines. Like a sort of mine detonator flail on the front. It's kind of what that reminds me of. Doesn't seem to be a very effective wheel type, though. Holy moly. Deliver pinwheel. I think I'll actually do that one because a 1x1 plate sounds like a kind of useful tool, honestly. Oh my god, you stand up? That's some wild physics you got there. I think it kind of makes sense, though. It's hard for me to decide whether that's completely unrealistic or not. Get it off me. make this car go faster. There, now that's covered in red paint. It'll go faster. That is not a joke, by the way. That is actually a recently discovered intentional tech. Like, secret Easter egg / technique that you can use in this game. 100% intentionally, vehicles that are red go a bit faster. It's fantastic. That's a good thing too, because I didn't quite realize how far away this particular mission was. Here's that you can build up tension using those. Almost forgot to save this thing again. In addition, this was a better version of this vehicle. And I've got no fuel. Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Isn't there an old-timey toy that kind of looks like that thing? Pretty sure there is. Giant pair of wheels with like a stick in the middle. Hey there, Blackheart. Thanks for tuning in. Pretty chill stream today on account of yesterday's Strive tournament. I've been just driving around and doing a few deliveries, getting a few story missions done. I did amazing. Thank you so much. The organizer actually DM'd me to congratulate me as well for my performance, which, you know, but how many people are telling me that? I guess I really did just go completely beast mode during that and punched way above my weight. There's 4 or 5 separate people telling me the same thing. I entered Jealous Rage, and then the key is Law, the key is King, Bonding, and Dissolve my problems. Something like that. And then the Potemkin Buster arrived. "48 circling technique Potemkin Buster!" At least I didn't get Heavenlied at any point. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, buddy. You mind bailing me out here by making transmission tower? Oh, I might be able to get line of sight on. No, I don't see anything that's remotely line of sight. Shoot. Yeah, make a transmitter somewhere up there, and I can link it to this one. I wonder if they heard me. No room for moderation. This is no time to hold back. Potemkin Buster. Ah, good. See, they're making it. Ah, Potemkin. Even if you don't like fighting games, it's worth looking at just a few HD 60 FPS video clips of Guilty Gear Strive, because that game is absolutely gorgeously animated. It is incredibly extra in everything it does. Got it. Thank you. You really saved me there. Yeah. As I've mentioned before, the transmission tower system, it used to be that those were just around the map and you just needed to go and touch them in order to unveil more of the map for yourself. But so it used to be that you could just kind of drive and not really worry about anything about running out of the transmission zone because you just hit the nearest one because, you know, they're equidistant from each other, so you can reveal the whole map approximately. So it's definitely an adjustment period to remember that, hey, if you're going somewhere new, you actually need to build new towers. Just like all those youngins do in their 14 night or with its battle pass, building towers everywhere. Fortress Knight, something like that. That's some wild terrain we've got here. I kind of don't want to deal with it. I kind of want to see if I can get away with not dealing with it. Hehehe. And there we go. Problem dodged. Howdy. Should not tempt fate. I'm just gonna drive normally. Ow. And a commemorative backflip. So worth it. Let's see. How are we doing on time here? Overscheduled a bit, actually. Oh no, I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, since Neve isn't streaming tonight, and I don't have, and thus I don't have someone to raid all y'all on over to, I think I might just keep playing, keep streaming. Nothing in the rulebook says I can't. And Rover buddy. Is that you giving me a goodbye hug? Yeah, you're free to leave if you... You're free to stay. You are free to leave or stay, because you've done your half-hour obligation. Oh my goodness, I just figured out what your vehicle is. Yeah. Very interesting. That thing had two rods on it that could be used to you sort of put the object inside and then twist it, which makes it lock into position. Like sort of interlock system. That's what that vehicle was a test for. Although I was blocking it from closing, so it's hard to describe, but that sure is a loose bucket of popcorn. With a bunch of individual pieces that can spread everywhere and completely get ruined.
Take this love.
Oh my goodness. Hold on here. Daedalus. Thank you for the gift sub. I'm honored. Thank you so much. I know I'm always in for a good time when I hear a voice line that I don't remember setting up, because that means that it hasn't appeared yet so far, which means that somebody in the community did something new on the stream. So that is the first time I've received a gift sub on stream. Thank you so much.
To another place.
Goodbye, Daedalus. To another place. Thank you so much. Goodness. Let's start with some fresh. What I'm going to try and do here is Is there any other vehicle good, well suited for this? Yeah, not really. Okay. I'm going to make a vehicle that itself is a container with a crane attachment on it that I can use to pick up and drop items into the body of the vehicle. I finally have quite a bit of money to work with, and because previously I'd been spending everything I earned on just like road segments and stuff. So I haven't actually had too much of a surplus for most of my in-game career thus far, and I haven't been doing side objectives, so I keep doing story missions and then completing them and getting new vehicle parts and a couple of yeah, whatever. Handles all right. So with that, I'm going to create those and then suddenly this thing's really heavy. Oops. Great. Where's that slider? There it is. Rail slide. So this is an interesting technique that I saw, which is if you change the pivot point of the rail slide, instead of it doing, let me, second one for example. So this is the standard way to use a rail slide, which has its uses. But if you attach it backwards, then you get this behavior, which, using the actual body of the slider as the movement point instead of vice versa, opens up some interesting possibilities. Stuff like this. Slide open and close hatch. Whoa. That was weird. My game lagged really hard for a second. To the point of, like, the audio distorting. If I go and attach this here instead. How about further out? Rapidly burning through my budget here, but the price to pay for experimentation. Ooh, even that's too far back, huh? Had a interesting idea. And put a theodolite on the front, because why not? chomp. Right, one more point of articulation. And let's reduce the length on this thing a little bit. Okay. I am going to save this vehicle. And then I am going to also paint it red variously. Just to give it that little extra bit of speed. Ugh. Alright. Let us finally reset the commission. Contract, whatever the word is. Okay, this thing needs a wider, longer wheelbase. Save it again. Okay, now let's actually, finally, truly, actually get this thing grabbed. Oh, it was a perspective issue. I was like, how am I hitting that thing? Oh, what a punchline. What a punchline to all that effort. Unbelievable. Absolute perfection. Who would have thought that not pumpkin, popcorn would be such an incredibly difficult task? That's procedural missions for you. God. You know what? This vehicle might just be versatile enough that I can just pick up the dropped popcorn. Hope you're ready for the next hour of the stream to be this. uh, oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. You do know what the red ones go faster is reference to. Yes, I do. It is a Warhammer thing. I don't know all that much about Warhammer lore, but I do know that particular tidbit. Something to do with if an orc believes something to be true, then then reality shifts to match their subconscious perception of what they think is true. So by believing that red vehicles go faster, orcs have made red vehicles actually go faster. Through the power of faith, anything is possible. The orcish way. At this point, I'm going to complete this mission out of spite. I ain't no quitter. This is going to be the last mission I do of this stream, but I am going to work at it until I get it. Really? and left. The shape of the ground really doesn't help here. I need to actually find an angle where I can reach the dang thing. In addition to all the other problems that this particular mission has brought me. And then we extend this. Get knocked over, you dang pumpkin or why do I keep saying that? Popcorn, not pumpkin. You dang popcorn container. There. And then I lock the lid by doing that. And I have a theodolite, so I can build a road. We're moving. We're finally on the way. Lord, am I glad that I had enough money in order to buy a road segment. I do not like the position of that popcorn kernel, but it seems to be secure. Popcorn delivery. Only a few of the kernels were soaked in water for a solid 20 minutes before arrival. But I can personally guarantee that none of them have been exposed to Mars dust. Directly, anyway. Picked up Mars dust for sure, but haven't dropped any on the floor. What a mission. You know what that did do, though? It got me a really solid design for a lifter vehicle. They aren't kidding when they said heavy spring. That thing can take a lot of weight. This looks even more like some sort of creature. Especially with you bouncing it like this and the head wiggling there. And if you view it at the correct angle, then the front thing looks like a hand instead. But yes, like I said, that'll be it for now. Right after I move this theodolite off to a better spot, because that was quite irritating to me. to make sure that thing still moves around correctly. Can't do a full rotation. Yes, it can. Alright. That's going to do it for tonight's stream. If you tuned in for... If you're still here and tuned in for all that popcorn stuff, then I am rather impressed, because that was a test of patience. Yeah, I find this game really fun, even when the objective is really absurd like that one. It's, you know, procedural generation, somewhat randomized rewards, somewhat randomized objects. You're gonna get things that are disproportionately easy, and you're gonna get things that are disproportionately hard. And that one was disproportionately difficult. But it did result in me in taking out the time to actually invent a proper cage vehicle, which I was long overdue for. And who knows? If I need to capture a butterfly, something like this might be pretty useful. Until next time, friends.
To another place.
I'm gonna move that alert notification because that's hard to read. That's very strange that that changes the size of that, because that's not at all what I'm grabbing. That's something I can figure out later. To another place.